to Given Chances Farm. And today we picked up another doe. And while we were there picking her up, we decided to pick this little buckling that we will be able to breed to all the does that we have at home and the one included in the trailer. We'll show you her. She just gave birth to 3 bucklings, and so she will be in milk, or she is in milk I should say, and so we'll be back to milking twice a day. And then this little guy, he will be, we have to bottle him 3 times a day. And then they said they were slowly giving him a little bit of grain, and he's eating hay. So I think she said he's up to like 20 ounces of milk per feeding, so that'll be fun. Never milked never fed a baby goat before.
Yes, you did.
Well, when we had the little ones, yeah. But I meant
when we very first had them, we actually had 3.
Yeah, we had triplets. So
because that was back when Michaela was just barely big enough to walk, because we have pictures of her bottle feeding one of them while we were doing the other 2.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot about that. But we'll bring you back when we get home and unload the doeling.
That was the first time that I bought goats, because
we was at an auction.
We were at an auction and they brought those triplets out, and Michaela looked at me and said goat and did her hand that way, and we brought 3 goats home.
So yeah, anything Michaela wanted
mile
then,
at the traffic circle, take the first exit and stay on East County Road 200 North.
So like I said, we'll bring you back when we get home and we'll show you Sky. Do you remember what his name is? I just remember them saying blue collar.
Right. Yeah, I don't.
So
I don't remember his name, so that might be a question we need to.
We'll have to
send her a
message and ask him what his name is. So.
Okay. I think somebody's spoiled already.
Not so much.
Since he gets to come into the waiting line to get the girls out of school. So they're going to be so excited when they get to see him.
Dude.
Alright, so
Put it up just a little bit.
feeding time. This is one of our newest arrivals. Brittany and I took a trip to go and pick up a doe today, and ended up coming back with a doe and a buckling. So, and the buckling is not related to the doe we picked up today, or either of the 2 does that we have here. So,
But he's leaking. Buddy. Can I sit him in my lap? Come on.
alright, so after a couple trials, we, the bigger, like calf style bottles, even though we switched to the smaller nipple, he wasn't, and even we were trying to squeeze milk out of those nipples and having trouble with it. So we found one of our smaller nursery bottles that we had. So when we had the, what's that? When the kittens, I think, or something like that, maybe.
Something.
But we sterilized the nipple and put his milk in there, and he's been going to town. So
May have to fill it more
Yeah,
often.
we had to fill it a few more times, but we'll make another run to Tractor Supply. I'm pretty sure I've seen a bottle similar size to that I think will hold like 16.9 ounces or something like that.
Done, buddy.
So we will we'll do that
Dude, I think you're
here in a
done.
little bit. I just needed to make sure we got milk in him.
Take the lid off.
So he's going to town now. Hey, let's not
Oopsie.
start.
Where was it?
It fell.
Well, you're gonna have to rinse it.
So everything's looking good with him. Kids are enjoying it. They were surprised when we showed up at school and had him.
We thought it was a dog.
They thought it was a dog. I don't know why, but
Well, we
anyways,
just saw the hair.
while we were waiting in line, Brittany had it in her lap and
Just
it ended
rinse it
up
right there.
peeing on her shirt. And then she set it down in the floorboard of my truck, which has the like Chevy liners, which are similar to like WeatherTech liners. He finished peeing down there. We had some napkins in there, so we were able to get that cleaned up pretty quick. So it's a farm truck. It's had worse in the floorboard, I'm sure. So
Set him back down. All right, here we go.
let Michaela try this time.
All right.
All right.
Did you guys feed the big goats
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for
their water?
one.
No,
water?
as far as I know, they did not change the water
The
up.
water is right there. I already
You gotta
filled it
tilt
up.
the bottle up. Yeah.
Come on, dude.
Gravity. Thank you.
Gravity. Pose me
You
down.
gotta pay attention to what you're doing.
Man,
Alright, so what do you girls think?
he's
Were you surprised?
Yeah. Oh, come on. Yep. At first I thought it was
I'll
a
give him
girl.
a second.
Up here.
No, it's not a girl.
At first I did.
We got
Yeah.
enough girls right now.
We have 3 girls right now, one of which is pregnant. So,
And one is in
yep.
milk.
And now we got one that's in milk, which will pay off for this guy. So,
Because he needs
because
some
once
milk.
we milk her, we will feed her milk back to him. So,
And drink some of it.
yep, any extra we'll take for ourselves, but he's top priority on the milk supply right now.
It's okay.
Got to get him to grow big and strong so he can be our buck.
It's okay because we have another one that's gonna be.
Yep.
And for now, we're calling
Yep.
him
And
Bucky.
we were told that Sky is producing about a gallon a day, so pretty similar to what we were getting out of
Did you show them her?
the hot chocolate last year. So, all right, we'll give you a preview of Sky. There is Miss Sky right there, and she will be in her own. She will star in her own video later on tonight when we show you guys us milking her for the first time. She was milked right as we picked her up today, and was milked by a machine there. She will milk by hand or by machine, so she leads really easy. So we'll see how it goes tonight. So, all right, how's he doing? Just about done.
He won't eat it
All right.
a little bit more, but
Well, let's give it to him.
I know he just quit eating.
That's all right.
Well, because he
He'll
had
get
a
it.
cough.
He'll get it figured out. He's just gotta get you guys figured out. Everything's new.
Yeah, that's what Mom said. He said he might. She said he might not.
All right, so eventful day. Left out of here with an appointment, knowing that we were going to pick up a doe that recently kidded and was bred to the same buck that we used for hot chocolate. So the first part of this month, she gave birth to 3 bucklings. Sky did, and they were actually in the same pen as the buckling we brought home today. So while Sky was on the stand being milked, we were talking over that we had purchased Tulip since last time we had talked to her. And she was like, oh, so now you have 3, so you need a buck for your does now. We got to talking, you know, and the bloodlines of all 3 that we had, you know, because she already knew the bloodlines of the one we were buying, but we showed her the bloodlines of these 2 as well, Hot Chocolate and Tulip. And then she was like, well, I have this little buckling over here that would work out just fine for that. And then there was actually a yearling that is his sister was there too, so we were able to see her, and she looked a lot like Tulip. She was the lighter color like Tulip is, and Sky, and then he is the darker color, more like Hot Chocolate is. So Hot Chocolate's the one closest to us, and Tulip is the one further away from us right now. So so we're looking forward to this new adventure for us. We knew at some point we were going to... Hi, Tulip. You want to say hi to everybody? You like some pets, don't you? So we knew eventually, like with everything else, we were going to need to get a buck. We just wasn't exactly planning on it being...
Well, put him down. He's got a belly full.
Belly, silly.
What? Dad.
Just leave him down.
Wasn't planning on it being today, but it happened.
It kind of... When we got our Rottweiler, we no longer have her. We had her for almost 14 years.
Yeah.
But when she was a puppy, she did the same thing he did. And he came up to Tony and just looked at him and was nuzzling on his leg. And
Yep. And I'm a sucker, so I kept telling him, I was talking to him, I'd pet him, and then telling him, you know, hey, you're talking to the wrong one. You gotta go see the boss lady. And so Brittany was already holding one of the others from one of Sky's kids at the time, and then so they were like, well,
don't shake him
switch and let her hold him if she's the one that's gonna make the decision. So she held him, and just within a short amount of time of her holding him, you look over there and he's got his front legs crossed across her arm and his head down, just kind of nuzzling up against her, and you watch his eyes get nice and heavy to where just standing there talking for a few minutes, he ended up almost asleep in her arms. So that kind of sealed the deal.
Okay, dude.
So
just keep him down.
Taylor,
I
because
just...
you're rough, and you try to grab him away from other people instead of waiting patiently, okay?
He's so cute.
All right, well, we're gonna try to get him to finish this last little bit of his bottle, and then we're gonna put him back in his pen, and then we'll be back out to feed him again later on tonight, once we milk Sky. So we'll show you guys in a different video of us milking Sky. We'll milk her by hand, so we can get back into that routine. So thanks for spending time with us. Hope you enjoy the videos. Everybody likes baby goats, right? So we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.